It's Week 16 of the NFL, and all eyes are on the dual threat Lamar Jackson. After his last game, now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Ravens and the Falcons, next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Atlanta Falcons and the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they've been flawless these last couple months, winners of 9 in a row.
And that's the kind of streak you don't see.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. They'll start by running the option to the right. And an early how do you do right there.
They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And past the 40.
Hey, report.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. First carry now for Gus Edwards. And he'll get maybe a big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. First down, and they'll start with Algier. And he'll push his one. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. On play action, Mariota. That'll be caught downfield by Bird. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he's going to get this on 3rd down, Mariota. And the Raven pressure too much. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. Some positive yardage. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson complete to Likely. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
To get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Falcons grab it. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Mariota now after the fumble recovery. And that'll be knocked away. To throw is Mariota. Pass complete to Bird out right here. They'll run with Patterson. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. To give to the fullback on the down. Here's Mariota. And a shotgun handoff to Patterson. And this time he's going backwards. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Koo knocks this one through the post. And
well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers.
Jackson. He's got him in. Complete. 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. Man open is Robinson. And he'll be taken down. go play action with Jackson. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line.
This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
And the next-gen stat's going to show just how much time he had to... So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Dancing to his left. And that is
one area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will...
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now Patterson to start the drive. And he'll work his way. Play action now. Mariota. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. 3rd and long here for Mariota. That completes to Drake London. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he can only manage. They go play action. Mariota sliding out of the pocket. That's brought in downfield by London. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Running left, here's Patterson. Here's Patterson again. They get him to the ground. 3rd and short yardage. Mariota. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
And that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Here's a throw out wide complete. From the gun, it's Jackson throwing out left and finding Likely. Now another time. Now Jackson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they will only muster a yard here. Play fake. Mariota. He'll buy some time right. This pass is caught by London. Handoff running left, Patterson. And this play gets blown up. Here we go on 2nd and 12. To the goal line. Throwing is Mariota. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. Some great games coming up on Sunday, highlighted by a 1 o'clock matchup in Miami. A good test for the Dolphins as they'll take on the always tough Green Bay Packers. Excellent games in the late afternoon window as well. One being out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Rams taking on the Denver Broncos. Then on Sunday night, wrap up your Christmas day with a great one in the NFC. The Bucs and Cardinals at 8:20 Eastern Time. Next, a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Falcons. And even though they've got the lead, they're likely going over ways they can improve the running game, as they didn't find a whole lot of success in those first 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here.
Tight contest so far. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Takes it at the 7. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And you have to think to yourself, at this moment, getting to this spot, It started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, on second, here's Algier. And no room that. Mariota to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Mariota to throw for it on fourth. That's to the speedster, Olamide Zaccheaus. Zaccheaus here hauling it in. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Straight ahead, Patterson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And maybe a little over pursuit there. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Algier will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. Just power football.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball backward. And they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
And he will lose yardage.
He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run.
On the option, here's Drake. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They stay on the ground with Drake. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's up past the 10. Mariota. Hit as he throws there. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team.
Advantage here on this drive. Again, Jackson will keep it. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Gives it to Algier to start things off. They'll be dropped. Patterson running between the tackles. Third down, here's Patterson. And he'll lose yardage here. Up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple. To throw is Jackson. Complete to Likely. Now it's Jackson. He's got him in. Complete. And a big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Jackson, option right. What a great effort there. They'll go option to the short side. Looking to find a lane. Jackson going to hold on to it again. And he goes backwards here. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal.
And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he's upended. To throw Mariota. Complete to Zaccheaus. Mariota on 1st down. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. They'll give it to Patterson. And a pretty athletic run. On first down, going back to Patterson. And down from the shotgun, it's Mariota. And quick throw out wide from Mariota. Desperation time. Mariota on fourth down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead. Their
receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block, don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Here's Jackson. On target to his man, Likely. And they're going to have this across midfield. And they will take a knee here. On second down, it's Drake. Trying to find a lane. Down to a knee goes Jackson. This is a pretty entertaining ball game, Charles. Had the lead changes going on in the second half, but I think for the losing side, not able to put any points on the board in the fourth quarter. That ultimately was what really stung them.
And you know what puzzled them during the game? It's going to puzzle them even more when they go back, watch tape, and try and figure it all out. Did they not make the proper adjustments, or were they just outplayed? They'll have to figure that out and get ready for their next one.
So for the Ravens, the win will come too late to save a losing season, but they do move to 6-9 on the year.